Ever wondered what that rumbling sound in your belly is really all about? Or how a giant feast magically turns into the energy you use every day? Your stomach is more than just a food bag. It's a high-tech, biological superfactory working 24/7. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on this incredible organ. We're counting down the 10 astonishing things your stomach does every single time you eat. You won't believe what's happening inside you right now. Stick around, and if you're curious about the amazing machine that is your body, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's dive right in with number 10. It stretches a lot. An empty adult stomach is surprisingly small, about the size of your fist, holding just a couple of ounces. But when you sit down for a meal, it performs an incredible feat of expansion. Think of it like a muscular balloon. The walls of your stomach are covered in folds called rugae. As food enters, these folds flatten out, allowing your stomach to expand dramatically. It can comfortably hold about 1 liter of food and drink, and in some cases, can stretch to hold up to 4 liters. That's like going from a small juice pouch to a gallon jug. This elasticity is crucial because it allows us to eat full meals and feel satisfied instead of having to graze constantly throughout the day. It's the first step in accommodating the fuel you're about to process. Next up at number 9, your stomach turns into a powerful cement mixer. Digestion isn't a passive process where food just sits there. Your stomach is a muscular powerhouse. It has 3 layers of powerful muscles that run in different directions: longitudinal, circular, and oblique. Once food arrives, these muscles begin to contract and relax in a coordinated wave-like motion called peristalsis. This process, known as mechanical digestion, churns, pummels, and mixes the food with digestive juices. It's like a biological washing machine on a heavy-duty cycle. This churning is essential because it breaks down large food particles into a much smaller semi-liquid paste. The more the food is physically broken down, the more surface area is exposed for the chemical part of digestion, which is coming up next. So that gurgling you sometimes hear, it's often the sound of your internal cement mixer hard at work. At number 8, your stomach unleashes a powerful acid bath. This is where the serious chemistry begins. The lining of your stomach is dotted with millions of tiny gastric pits, which contain glands that secrete a cocktail of potent substances we collectively call gastric juice. The star player here is hydrochloric acid. This isn't just any mild acid, it's incredibly strong, with a pH between 1.5 and 3.5. That's acidic enough to dissolve metal. This intense acidity has 2 main jobs. First, it acts as a sterilizer, killing off most of the harmful bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens that might have hitched a ride on your food. It's your body's first line of chemical defense against foodborne illness. Second, this acidic environment is absolutely essential for activating the stomach's primary digestive enzyme, which brings us to our next point. Coming in at number 7, your stomach activates a protein-destroying superenzyme. While hydrochloric acid is great for sterilizing, it can't break down proteins on its own. For that, it needs help. The glands in your stomach also secrete a substance called pepsinogen. In its initial form, pepsinogen is inactive. Why? Because if it were active all the time, it would start digesting the very cells of the stomach that created it. This is a brilliant safety mechanism. But once pepsinogen is secreted into the acidic environment of the stomach, the hydrochloric acid quickly converts it into its active form, pepsin. Pepsin is a protease, an enzyme specifically designed to chop up large, complex protein molecules from meat, eggs, beans, and more into smaller pieces called peptides. Without pepsin, you wouldn't be able to get the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissues. So, if your stomach is full of corrosive acid and a protein-digesting enzyme, why doesn't it digest itself? That's number 6. It protects itself with a brilliant mucus shield. This is one of the most incredible feats of your digestive system. The same glands that produce acid and enzymes also produce a thick, rich, bicarbonate-infused layer of mucus. This mucus coats the entire inner surface of your stomach, forming a protective barrier. The bicarbonate in the mucus helps to neutralize the acid right at the stomach wall, keeping the pH there much closer to a neutral 7. This prevents the acid and pepsin from ever touching and damaging the delicate stomach lining. It's a constant, self-renewing shield. If this shield breaks down, which can happen due to certain bacteria like H. pylori or overuse of some pain relievers, it can lead to painful ulcers. So, you can thank this slimy, protective layer for keeping your stomach safe from its own powerful contents. At number 5, your stomach acts as an intelligent gatekeeper. Once the food has been churned into that semi-liquid chyme, it doesn't all just dump into the small intestine at once. That would be overwhelming. Instead, your stomach uses a muscular valve at its exit called the pyloric sphincter. This sphincter acts like a bouncer at a club, letting only a small, controlled amount of chyme pass through into the small intestine at a time, usually just a few milliliters. This process, called gastric emptying, is highly regulated. Fats and proteins slow it down because they take longer to digest, while simple carbohydrates move through more quickly. This careful, measured release ensures the small intestine has enough time and resources to properly absorb all the nutrients from the chyme without being flooded. It's a masterpiece of pacing and control. Moving on to number 4, your stomach talks to your brain and other organs. The digestive process isn't run by the stomach alone. It's part of a complex communication network. When your stomach stretches, specialized nerve cells in its walls send signals to your brain, creating the sensation of fullness and telling you to stop eating. But it doesn't stop there. The stomach also produces and responds to hormones. For example, when it's empty, it produces a hormone called ghrelin, often called the hunger hormone, which travels to your brain and makes you feel hungry. Once you eat, ghrelin production drops, and other hormones like cholecystokin CCK are released, which signal satiety and also tell the gallbladder and pancreas to get ready to release their own digestive juices. It's a constant chemical conversation, ensuring every part of the digestive team knows what to do and when. Number 3 is a surprising one. Your stomach helps you absorb a crucial vitamin. While most nutrient absorption happens in the small intestine, your stomach plays a vital, unique role in the absorption of vitamin B12. Cells in the stomach lining, called parietal cells, the same ones that make acid, also produce a special protein called intrinsic factor, vitamin B12, from your food binds to this intrinsic factor in the stomach. This partnership is essential because it protects vitamin B12 from being broken down by digestive enzymes. The B12 intrinsic factor complex then travels safely through the stomach and into the small intestine, where it can be properly absorbed into the bloodstream. Without intrinsic factor, your body can't absorb B12, which can lead to a type of anemia and neurological problems. It's a perfect example of the specialized critical tasks your stomach performs. At number 2, your stomach performs a reverse flush when necessary. We've all been there, and it's not pleasant, but vomiting is actually a vital protective reflex coordinated by your stomach and brain. If you ingest something toxic, poisonous, or heavily contaminated with bacteria, your body needs to get it out fast. Sensory cells in the stomach and gut can detect these threats and send urgent alarm signals to a vomiting center in your brainstem. The brain then orchestrates a complex reverse sequence of events. The pyloric sphincter slams shut, the stomach and abdominal muscles contract powerfully, the esophagus relaxes, and the contents of the stomach are forcefully expelled. While it feels awful, it's your body's emergency ejection system, a powerful defense mechanism designed to prevent toxins from being absorbed and causing more widespread harm. Finally, at number 1, even when it's empty, your stomach is still busy. After the last bit of chyme has been sent to the small intestine, your stomach doesn't just shut down and wait. About every 90 minutes, your digestive system initiates a series of powerful, sweeping muscle contractions called the migrating motor complex, or MMC. Think of it as a janitorial crew for your gut. These contractions start in the stomach and move all the way through the small intestine. Their job is to sweep out any leftover undigested food particles, mucus, and bacteria, pushing it all towards the large intestine. This housekeeping wave is crucial for preventing bacteria from building up in the small intestine, a condition known as SIBO. Those loud stomach rumbles you hear when you're hungry. That's often the sound of the MMC at work, cleaning house in preparation for your next meal. It's a sign your digestive system is healthy and functioning properly. So there you have it. It's an incredible, complex, and vital jobs your stomach performs every single day without you even having to think about it. From a muscular mixing bowl and an acid-filled sterilization chamber to a smart communicator and a self-cleaning marvel, your stomach is a true hero of your biology. It's a testament to the sheer brilliance of the human body. I hope you found it as fascinating as we do. What surprised you the most? Let us know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more amazing facts about your body, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we post new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.